Howdy. Well, the sugar preparation for next spring continues, but it's continuing in the house. And what I'm doing is putting together some of the stuff that goes into the collection and into the sugar shack. This here is going to be my vacuum system. Both of the main lines will come into these pumps, one for each main line. And this is controlled by a controller that will turn on the pumps when the temperature rises to a certain point, and then turn off the pumps when the temperature gets below freezing. And there's also means to check the vacuum, and also there's an electronic valve that will open up the valve and do its best to keep the pumps from freezing. And then in here, got two things going on. One is I'm going to do a reverse osmosis, and these are the stainless steel tubes that will hold the RO filters. As you can see, I've got three. Needed to get some special tubing to go between them because we're running the pressure at about 250 psi, so it's pretty high pressure, and I want to make sure that I have good connections and that they won't burst, which is nice. And then over here I'm working on my valve control station, where I'll have the sap coming in, the concentrated sap coming out, the premate or water coming out, and then there's all these three-way valves so that once I'm done processing, I can turn it around and bring in some of the clean water to clean out the RO filters, and then when that water goes through the system, then it will flush out the drain. So that's kind of why there's all of these three-way switches to be able to control what's coming in and what's going out. I do have a schematic that I put together that shows how this is working. I'm still missing some parts in here, and it's still a bit of a work in progress. But once I get these three panels ready, then I'll be able to go out and put them in the sugar shack. The pumps that support this are already in the sugar shack, have a 1 horsepower 220 motor with a high pressure pump on it, and then a pump that will raise the pressure up so that the main pump has enough pressure to run. And that's all out in the sugar shack. That stuff's heavy and can't really bring it in here. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Getting ready for next spring. And I'll continue updating you as time goes on.